Hi, this is April, and I am going to talk about character types. And for this particular video, we're going to look at flat versus round characters. I'm going to talk about the different traits these two characters have, and I'll give you two examples. So, flat characters, they're generally defined by one, maybe two traits, and they show limited emotions in the sense that maybe they're angry all the time, maybe they're happy all the time, or maybe they just don't react to what's going on around them. Sometimes they're stereotypical. Like, it's a girl, she wears pink, therefore she's a girl. Or sometimes they're stock characters, and when I say stock characters, like, here's the best friend. This person functions as a best friend. They don't have really any independent thoughts or emotions, but they serve the purpose of a best friend. And flat characters don't grow or change. Sometimes also they're store clerks, people with one name. Their purpose only is to sort of sell your main character, your protagonist, something to help that protagonist meet with somebody else, but otherwise you don't know anything about them. Their roles in the story is generally to sort of advance the plot. Sometimes they provide information by stating the state of the weather or the day that it is, or remarking upon the character's new haircut. And they also help reveal information about the main character. Oftentimes main characters are put in situations with stock characters or flat characters that it gives the main character an opportunity to react, to show emotion, or to make choices. And that, as readers, tells us more about our main characters. So, villains are often flat characters, and I use the example of Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter because most people have read it or at least seen some of the movies. And if you look at him as a character, he's got one single motivation, and that's power. To be the most powerful wizard in the world. And he doesn't have friends, he has people who fear him, so they help him, but he doesn't love anybody, he doesn't fear anybody, he just moves forward single-mindedly with his quest. And he helps us understand how Harry Potter is not like him, because he presents the opposite. He gives Harry situations where Harry has to react and show us his character traits and to show us who he is as a character. So round characters, they're complex. They have a variety of traits. And when I mean traits, they have different emotional reactions. They have many things like, their eye color, their hair color, their family background, where they came from, what they want, where they're moving to. They've got many emotions, sometimes complex emotions, sometimes contradictory emotions about the same particular situation, relationship. They might love somebody, but they could be in love with somebody else, so internally they're pulled. They show strengths and weaknesses, and usually they change over the course of the story. They're more like us, and when I say us, I mean real people. You could see yourself in this character, and that's generally the purpose, because usually protagonists are round characters, and as a reader, you want to identify with that person, you want to be able to step into their shoes, and that's one way that the author keeps you reading and keeps you interested, because you can say, oh, I've felt this way, I've been in this situation. And their roles in the story is to advance the plot and help develop the theme. So, like I said, Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a round character. He has lots of characteristics. He hates his adopted family, the Dursleys, but at the same time, he doesn't want to see any harm come to them. He goes through growing pains. There are various points in the novels where we really don't like Harry because he's very selfish, very self-involved. But then he moves beyond that. And because he experiences that range of emotions, those range of situations, contradictory emotions, it allows us as a reader to identify with him and sort of pull for him and want him to come out on top in the end. And that is the end of your flat and round characters presentation.